Hey everybody, so I am turn on so we can talk. There you go. Happy Friday. So it says hold on. Facebook is finding your audience so that we can make you live. So I'll just hold on for just a second. Uh, all right, but today is Friday, April 21st, and I wanted to talk to you about some really fun things. So they are building an audience. But as in the title, it says, is every business a $1 million business? And when your prospect says no, what does that really mean? And then last, what business are you really in? So today we're going to have some fun figuring out, what's going on in your business, how we can change what's going on in your business, and then really building your $1 million business. How's that? All right, so it's Casual Friday, so we're just hanging out in a pair of jeans in my office, ready to help everybody with building their own $1 million business. So let's talk about it. Is every business a $1 million business? I happen to think yes. But here's what else needs to happen is that you need to do the 9 steps. The 9 things that are, in my book, The $1 Million Equation, or in my book, $1 Million Equation for Doctors, right? So we need to figure it out. What is going on in your business? What is your great solution? What is your target market? How are you reaching them? What is step 3, which is having a marketing calendar, scheduling your success so that every day that you wake up in the morning, you know exactly what you need to do to build your $1 million business. Step 4 is the FU. And it's not what everybody thinks, but it is the follow-up. What is your follow-up? What's your specific follow-up? What's that follow-up? Is it how you were following up after a prospect, or how are you following up with your existing customers? We need to know that so that you can continue building your $1 million business. Then we get to your 3 R's, which is reactivate, retention, and referral. You need to have systems for all of those things. It's not just about going and selling one customer or selling 1 million customers something at $1. You need to have the strategy and you need to have it built out. So I get asked all the time, Michelle, do you think that my business is a $1 million business? And I go, yeah, I do. They go, I just don't see it. I don't know how I don't see it. I just can't see it. Well, because part of it is your business model is wrong. Or the second thing is that you're just not charging enough. What are you charging? How much? It's really, really hard to build $1 million business with a $1 product. So I don't expect you to do it with a $1 product. I expect you to do it at a product that is more than $1, that you're making more than $1. I want you to think for a minute that, Michael Jackson used to have one of the best record deals ever, and he got $1 per album. So how many albums did he have to sell in order to have $1 million business, right? So what you should be thinking of is how many people do I have right now in my business, and how much are they paying me? And in order to get to the $1 million level, how much do they need to be paying me? Yeah? Simple math. Okay. Second thing, when a prospect says no to you, what do they really mean? Motivational people will tell you, it means not now. It means that they're not ready. And when a prospect tells you no, what they're really saying is that you haven't solved my problem. You have not solved my problem. Sometimes it means that they don't have the money, but quite frankly, that's only, less than 10% of the time. Most of the time, they have the money. They have the money to pay you, but you haven't proven that you are worthy of their payment. So what are you doing to make sure that you are worthy of their payment? And taking every single no and making sure that you are assessing what's going on in your business. Not that you're assessing what they're doing or a couple days ago I did the video about taking responsibility, right? In order to build $1 million business, you really have to take responsibility for why the prospect says no. Is it because you haven't provided enough value? Is it because your product isn't solving their problem? Is it because they don't know that they have a problem? One of the questions that I will ask clients is this the way your customer likes to buy? And they'll give me that, well, I don't know, right? So part of the process is you need to discover how your prospect likes to buy. Do they like to buy online? Do they like to buy offline? Do they like to talk to you before they buy? Well, if they like to talk to you before they buy, and all you've done is send an email or made a post on social media, then it's going to be really hard for them to buy. You haven't communicated enough of that value to get to where you want to go to. So when a prospect says no, what they really mean is that you haven't created enough value. You haven't showed them that you can solve their problem, or you've got a way, they need more information from you. Okay. Part of I just talked to you about the $1 million equation is the FU piece and what your follow-up is. It's not just sending them an email and saying, are you ready to buy? That's not what the follow-up should be. The follow-up should be engaging in a conversation or answering the questions that they might have or that they may have had before. Right? That's what the nurturing is of a prospect. It's making sure that they get to, oh my gosh, you are the only solution to my problem. Your business, your product, your service is the only solution to my problem. So when businesses stop at that first level, they're just getting just the bare minimum. They're not getting all that they can get. And that's what we help them do, is get all that they can get all the money. When they open their wallet, we take all of it. Because we can solve 99% of their problems if we've done everything correctly. All right. And then the last thing I said I was going to talk to you about today is, what business are you really in? So yesterday I had a conversation with one of my private clients, and he's got an opportunity that was presented to him. He's one of the only providers in this area that have been consistent and have done everything that they're supposed to do. Shown up, still in business. So many people are flaky. They get in and out of business. As soon as a job comes, they take the job. Those are fake entrepreneurs. They're not real entrepreneurs. They're just people playing until the next job comes. They're not really cut out for this. I use sports analogies all the time. If you watched the game last night where the Cavaliers were down by 26 points at halftime. 26 points. I came to my office. By the time I came back upstairs, I'm like looking, and it's a tie game. It's like, Cavs, really? Really? Because they're cut out for this. They're cut out for this. This is what they do. Entrepreneurs push through it even when we're down 26 points. We push through it and we come back and we keep going at it, so that when somebody tells us no, that doesn't make us stop. It makes us reassess what's going on in our business. It makes us say, uh-oh, maybe I didn't communicate that properly. It makes us slow down a bit and get real focused about how can I convey the proper message. So back to, what business are you in? So I asked my client last night, I said, so what business are you in? Are you in the business of providing this low-priced product, even though there's nobody in the market and that you could dominate it? Is that the business that you're in? One of the questions I asked on my personal Facebook page last night was, do you do things for money? And if you're doing things just for money in your business, it will never, ever work. Never work. You need to do things because it matches with what your business is. So that's why I ask, what business are you in? What is it that you do? Who are you? And not only who are you, but the second thing you need to ask yourself is, how does your customer know that's who you are? Are you showing up that way? So this particular client is very high end. He provides a service that costs $40,000 to $50,000. Okay, he shows up differently than anybody else. He sends a huge gift that costs them $60 to every prospect that raises their hand and says that they're interested in what he does. So then why in the world would you show up and do a job that's going to pay you $4,000? You know, who are you? Because as soon as you start taking the $4,000 jobs, you leave the $40,000 job on the table. Now that's an extreme situation because he has a very unique business. But let's talk about your business. You know, how many are you leaving the $100 on the table to go get the $25 client, or the $1,000 client on the table to go get the $200? Yeah, because you're just chasing money. When you know who you are, when your customers know what you provide and they see this is who you are, then they buy and they tell others. See, part of the $1 million equation is you have to have a referral strategy. If they don't know how to refer you because you don't show up and be who you are when you were supposed to be who you are, it gets all overwhelmed. All right. So, great to talk to you today. Hey, again, it's Rochelle Shaw, author of The $1 Million Equation. Do I have it here with me? Yeah. It's still here. Here they are. This is for general businesses, the green one. This is for if you, there's different, examples of over, I think, 20 or 30 different industries in this one. And this one, $1 Million Equation for doctors, is for anybody in the medical industry. Anybody who has a patient, so doctors, dentists, chiropractors, massage therapists, this is the one for you. And then I've got a couple more coming on the way, and we can do. Okay, if you have any questions, feel free to place them in the box. Send me a private message. Let me know what you need, and we'll take care of it. I think if you even comment on this particular video, my 9 steps to the $1 Million Equation will automatically come to your Facebook messenger, and you can grab that and have a good time too. Okay, if there's anything else I can do for you, let me know. If not, we're good. Have an amazing weekend. You know, weekends for entrepreneurs just means that we might only work 3 to 4 hours instead of 8 to 10. All right, keep hustling, keep crushing it, and have a good one. See you, bye.